Hello, men. I had a great time at the men's barbecue on Saturday night. Thank you to everybody who came out and everybody who brought all that good food. Woo, we had a feast. That was great. If you missed it, you're going to have to join us next time because we will do it again. It was a great success. We had a great time. Alberto shared a devotional at the men's barbecue, and he talked about being a man of God. And when I've thought about how these men's devotionals might help us to be men of God, 6 things came to mind. First of all, the church. That the church is crucial for us to live out our faith. Then we are to live it out at home. Representatives, we are representatives of Christ at our work, in our community, in our homes, everywhere we go. That relates to being a man of integrity. Spiritual disciplines are the ways that we cultivate all of these things in our lives. And temptation, if we're to be a man of God, we got to have the motivation and the know-how on how to resist temptation. But today I'm focusing in on integrity. Integrity is crucial if we are to live out our faith no matter where we are at. Would you say that you are a man of integrity? In other words, when you say something, do you do it? Do you follow through on your word? Another way of thinking about integrity is, are you a person of consistency? Or do you act one way in this setting and another way in this setting? Would you have the same kind of moral convictions and principles at work as you do at home, as you do at church? Or do you kind of have, or do you have different principles and different ways of living if you're in a different setting? Integrity means that you have a consistency. It means that you have a strong moral conviction and you live with moral principles and uprightness no matter where you are or who you are with. Hosea 10:4 talks about integrity, even though it doesn't use that exact word, but integrity is at the heart of this. It says, they make many promises, take false oaths, and make agreements. Therefore lawsuits spring up like poisonous weeds in a plowed field. What Hosea is saying to the Israelites there is, the reason you guys have so many lawsuits is because you don't keep your word. You make these promises, you take these oaths, you make agreements, but you don't follow through on what you say. And therefore, your lives they have poisonous weeds that grow up in it. There's something about your lives, because you lack integrity, that there is this poisonousness to it. A few weeks ago, my dog got into some poisonous mushrooms in the backyard, and I didn't know they were there. After we found out what was wrong, we went looking for them, and we found some in the backyard. But the vet was able to diagnose what was wrong and was able to get the dog on the right medications so that he got better. But if the vet wasn't able to figure it out, he would have died. He got really sick. Brothers, I just want to impress upon you that as a man of God, as a man of integrity, you are to bring life into your home and into your workplace, into your community, into our church, and not death. But when you lack integrity, you bring death. You bring spiritual death. Because others will be turned off to the Lord because there is not consistency in your life. There's something that doesn't draw us to the Lord when someone says one thing and then doesn't live it out with their lives. This is a challenge for us to have integrity in our lives. What would that look like for you? Would you say that you are a man of integrity? Reading the book of Hosea is such a frustrating thing because they constantly say one thing and then do another. They're repenting of their sins. They're saying, God, we're going to follow you now. And before you know it, they're building altars to make sacrifice to other gods. And it's a frustrating thing. And I know that when we don't live as men of integrity, it's a frustrating thing to those around us and in our lives. But when we live with integrity, it gives us a wholeness to life. It makes it so that we can be dependent upon, and it makes our testimony pure. People are drawn to the Lord because they see, man, there's something attractive here. This man lives out what he believes and what he says he believes. When I think about integrity for my own life, I talk all the time about giving God glory and depending upon him. I talk about how there's no good thing that comes in my life except from him. And integrity means for me that I'm going to actually be depending upon the Lord. Not just something I say, but something that I do. I'm going to actually look to him in all things because that's what I say and that's what I teach. So now the question is, do I actually do it? Men, I just want to impress upon us today that we are called to be men of integrity. It's crucial to our life with God. It's crucial to your marriage. It's crucial to you being a parent. It's crucial to you in whatever setting you are in. Ask God to help you to be a man of integrity, to live with a consistent moral character and uprightness in everything you do, wherever you are at. Men, I'm praying for you. Love you. Would love to connect with you if you want to give me a call or send me a text. I'm here for you. I want us to be able to band together like a band of brothers, support one another. So I'm praying that God would give you integrity this week. I hope you're able to take a few minutes and examine your heart. If there's something in this video that resonates with you, I'd love for you to share that with me. And let's continue to seek the Lord together. God bless you and have a great week.